Life contains several unforgettable moments, or more precisely, distinct, paused time nodes. This philosophical reflection sets the stage for Sangji's story. Her narrative begins in middle school, specifically in grade 8. During math class, while the teacher explains the Pythagorean theorem, Sangji is completely distracted, captivated by a mother bird feeding its young outside the window. When called upon, she vividly recounts the bird's actions, much to her teacher's annoyance. The teacher, whom her friends refer to as Old Chen, chastises her for her lack of focus, declaring it an attitude problem and demanding her parents come to school the following day. After class, Sangji's friends discuss the incident, with one apologizing for indirectly getting her caught and another noting that Sangji's mother has already visited the school twice in the last half-month. Sangji complains that the teacher's voice is hypnotic, making her want to sleep unless she finds something to do. When her friends suggest joining some boys, including Fu Zhengchu, at a bookstore to buy study materials, Sangji declines, stating she's not in the mood because of the impending parent-teacher meeting. She decides to ask her college-aged brother, Sang Yan, for help, texting him about how much she misses him and asking if he can return home the next day. Exasperated, Sangji returns home, lamenting to a dog about Sang Yan's heartless abandonment. Her mother then surprises her with the news that Sang Yan is actually home and asks her to take some fruit upstairs for him. Carrying a watermelon, Sangji enters her brother's room and is stunned to see an incredibly handsome young man. Believing it to be her brother, she immediately asks if he got plastic surgery. Her actual brother, Sang Yan, then appears behind her, playfully mocking her for getting into trouble, as he knows she only misses him when she needs help. He introduces the handsome stranger as his roommate, Duan Joshu, who politely greets Sangji. A playful spat erupts between the siblings over her mistake. Duan Joshu intervenes, offering Sangji fruit and telling her not to mind Sang Yan. He then states he needs to leave for his part-time job, declining Sang Yan's offer to shower first. Before he can go, Sangji desperately tries to enlist Sang Yan's help for her meeting, but he refuses. In a dramatic move, Sangji feigns tears, running to her mother and, while hiding behind a bewildered Duan Joshu, tearfully accuses Sang Yan of hitting her. Her mother scolds Sang Yan and takes him away. As soon as they are gone, Sangji's tears immediately cease, surprising Duan Joshu. She explains this is how they've always interacted. When Duan Joshu offers to speak to Sang Yan on her behalf, Sangji dismisses the idea, certain Sang Yan won't help her now. Sangji then turns to Duan Joshu, boldly asking him to pretend to be her brother and meet her teacher. When pressed for details, she vaguely claims she was punished despite answering a question correctly, a story Duan Joshu clearly doesn't believe. As Duan Joshu prepares to leave for his job, Sangji begs him at the door to come to her school tomorrow. Amused, he asks for her grade level, and she proudly announces she's in grade 8 and is 14 years old. He teases her about her short stature, playfully remarking that at 30, she'll still look 18. Sangji retorts that his height might lead people to mistake him for her. Before leaving, Duan Joshu asks for her school and full name, confirming she attends Zuri Middle School, grade 8, class 1, and her name is Sangji, with G as in innocence. He then cryptically states, "So, Sangji, you know when we'll meet next time, right?" Leaving her confused and wondering if he meant he would come. Years later, Sangji is a high school student in grade 11. Her brother, Sang Yan, returns home, requesting to borrow their father's car to move back to the main campus, which is conveniently located near Sangji's school. He playfully dismisses the idea of picking her up, but when he asks to transport his roommate's luggage as well, Sangji enthusiastically offers to help him move. Surprised by her eagerness, Sang Yan reluctantly concedes after their parents encourage her. That afternoon, Sangji heads to his dorms after school. She spots her father's car and then encounters Duan Joshu, who jokingly calls her a thief. He recognizes her, surprised at how much she's grown. Noticing she's holding a fox doll from his luggage, he playfully accuses her of stealing his things, then tells her she can keep it if she likes it. Sangji, conscious of her age, initially states she no longer plays with dolls but quickly relents when Duan Joshu threatens to throw it away. Inside the dorm, Sangji finds Sang Yan resting and accuses him of lying about being busy. He introduces her to his roommate, Qian Fei, who immediately remarks on her cuteness. Duan Joshu invites Sangji to sit beside him, and when he calls her, little sister, she protests, I'm not little. The roommates discuss dinner, but Duan Joshu has to leave for his part-time job. Before he goes, he again tells Sang-ji she can keep the fox doll. After he departs, Sang-ji curiously asks Chian Fei if the doll was a gift from a girlfriend. Chian Fei explains that Duan Joshu is too busy to date and that the doll was a prize from an event. He also reveals that Duan Joshu and Sang Yan are known as the double dogs of Nanwu, which surprises Sang-ji, who had thought only her brother held that title. Declining dinner, Sang-ji decides to head home alone. Back home, Sang-ji places the fox doll on her desk and examines a book, The End of Eternity, by Asimov, which she took from Duan Joshu's room. She finds herself unable to comprehend its contents, a symbol of the distance between us. Later, Sang-ji devises a plan. She calls her brother's phone, claiming Duan Joshu left something at her place. Duan Joshu takes the phone, and Sang-ji corrects herself, stating that she left her essay notebook at his place. When Duan Joshu offers to have Sang Yan deliver it, Sang-ji explains she hasn't started writing it. Understanding her unspoken plea for help, Duan Joshu gently advises her that she should be honest with her teacher rather than having someone else do her work. However, he then offers to help, proposing they meet at the bus station at 6:40 a.m. the next day so he can accompany her while she writes the essay. Excited, Sang-ji sets an early alarm and falls asleep snuggling the fox doll. The next morning, she arrives at the bus station early, waiting nervously and wondering if he will actually show up. Her mind drifts to her middle school days, recalling her similar anxiety about the parent-teacher meeting. She vividly remembers Duan Joshu's enigmatic farewell, which had left her to wonder what he meant and whether he would actually show up the next day. Will they be together? Will they fall for each other? If interested, just subscribe to my channel to get latest episodes recaps.